One thing that's stopping a lot of companies or the economy from growing really is regulation. When it comes to oil and gas that we have in the UK, but we're unable to expand our exploration and drilling because of our environmental reasons. Well, the issue is that energy costs are at an all-time high in the UK, especially when we compare it to other advanced nations, and therefore it's much costly for businesses to grow when they have such a high cost of energy, because there's a lot of issues with renewable energies not having the right infrastructure right now for us to utilize that renewable energy. So we're ending up actually paying money for wind farms to close down and not create that energy because it might overwhelm the system and the infrastructure that we have in place. So it's those kind of things where we're not thinking practically about what we need right now, whilst at the same time ensuring that we don't overdo it when it comes to environmental damage. I mean, there's a middle way there that we're not really focusing on, that could really increase economic activity, that can make sure that prosperity is shared by the whole community, allowing everyone to be lifted up and be engaged in meaningful work. So to summarize, we need to change regulation to allow us to build more and manufacture more here in the UK. Because if we continue on this path whereby we're limiting growth in a lot of sectors because we're saying we're not going to be producing or manufacturing these things in the UK because they have a high carbon footprint, but we're going to outsource it to another country to manufacture and then import it in the UK, which makes no sense. Basically, we're reducing jobs over here and outsourcing it just so we can say that UK doesn't have a high footprint, but we're outsourcing that carbon footprint to another country. Last I checked, we all live on Earth, and so if we increase carbon emissions in that place and reduce it over here, we're still kind of having the same carbon emissions.